So stand up and welcome the national chairman, President Museveni. Oh yeah! Let's wave to the national chairman, Museveni. Oh yeah! Thank you so much.
Kelele ngata lingwini wiwingi gimikizo luoka. Kelele ngata ko pupu duelo sha limun kane. Kelele ngata lingwini.
Yoga people of Tororo.
Tungagerelu ko Tororo, wijuje ju Tororo.
We are here.
Kelele ngata bere.
I am here with other leaders from the NRM.
Ajongo no nene kaluka poloko kere kaluka NRM. Anti ekagi judongo mo pokere mawok epata ma NRM.
The second vice chairperson of the NRM.
Ejine toto nakapolo nine tupite president Gokuju. Toto right honorable speaker ndiye kamaluo president kitiba ma NRM.
The vice chairperson Eastern.
Ejine bobo de le polo kitoni katonger kanako kide. Watie kagi jaduong malu wani region ma Eastern.
Secretary General.
Ejilo ke girgiran loke pate. Watie kagi jandiko maduong ma pate.
And other leaders.
Kitoni leaders wegelegela gijudongo mo pokere.
To talk to you.
Ijasi shogo na kinderakini kosi wantie ka luo giwin.
About the manifesto of the NRM for 2026-2031.
Ikamuto sa kitemete motion welo NRM asom ko kargi kany. Wantie ka luo giwini mama kere gichan ma NRM kizo keso I ora beach mabino.
That manifesto has got 7 points.
Manifesto non tie wacha birio. Ijase manifesto ngol ka kiroga kanyikare.
But first of all, I want to apologize for coming late because I had 3 other places to go.
Akode baronga kilipa kitimio kanuka bunere itumora kolongo kanwaja songa tutubesha achenu kalosit amito kwayo chwaki ritundo kaleti ripiro idantie gitichi ikifomo pokere mo miagalo tundoka.
I was in Kampala for the church program there of Kayanja.
Ajine si Kampala toma akilipa sanake jaka ika Kayanja boido ogalo Kampala ikwayo mama keregi pasa Kayanja
Butareja.
Kaki atakin kwa jabude rene late capital torsi.
Then from Butareja I went to Chisoko.
Kedol nesko Butalaja ko bunesi Kisoko wo kibutaleja goto tundo Kisoko.
Now I am here.
Adolu nesine nyogocho tundoka. Ora max loga polo na kan.
The 7 points in the NRM manifesto.
Ipuagi point ni leja so manifesto. Wadie gichan mo pokere mati manifesto.
Mainly what NRM has already done.
Ikamuto sinwi puaka nwe some NRM. Gimama keregi gitich ma NRM ochotimo.
In the last 40 years.
Ikaru akaisha ungono luko kau. I oro pierangweni morumo.
And also what it will continue to do.
Kot kangunu nwe kote ya kiyadagna soma kokingarene. Gima wamito timo kawa medere malo.
The first contribution is peace.
Na so ditine sayuwara. Mara pena maduongi. Ashe maone ni wanuangoka. Mama keregi ayuwaragi peace mawantie gileka.
You know the insecurity which was in Uganda.
Ijene toni ayuwara na mama alai kwa Uganda kane. Wangeyo mama keregi maduongi. Teko mawaido wantie gine ma security ka Uganda maome.
But now the whole of Uganda is peaceful.
Kona Uganda kere enapakin. Pinyi ma Uganda jenyo okwe.
Secondly,
Marario nakiareiti.
Development.
Apple dongo.
The development has got 2 parts.
Apollo ejasiki atutu besiare. Dongo ntie gichanario.
There is economic infrastructure.
Ejini kamuta Apollo na kirotina kadukoze. Ntie mama keregi gigeto mangudi ni gidongo mawineno kaontie.
Which you should translate as foundation for the economy.
ngunu nesikamuto si ageuna nakapol meno a misinge machakere gidongo.
And also social infrastructure.
Kodego nyagi kamuni atonge tanwi kamuti apolongol. To kenyo dogoti medo gigipin mama kere gineni dongono kago malo.
Which you should interpret as social infrastructure.
Ngunu konyede si kamuto sinwe yangato soni tungakere. Meno ama kere gikwa mawani gingeri mawa Timothy chimawaje.
Translate as
Kilili gata berego puputu. Lingwi kuso wajuje wa winji gimakadho.
as foundation for the embera ya wantu.
Ngunu konye
People's life.
ageuni ni kamuta kijarana kitunga. Meno misingi mamakere gikuo gidongo paji.
Now when it comes to
Kililingata, you keep quiet. I need to listen. Kililingata.
when it comes to economic infrastructure,
Ikamuti Apollo ne gelegela ngini.
we're talking
Ikamuti
about
ne
the
mamakere
roads.
gidongo mo pokere no.
We're talking about the roads.
Inera soni rotini waluo wach mamakere gingudere.
About the electricity,
Nera soni nwi kamuta kimi waluo mamakere gimachi.
the telephones,
Makere nwi kamuti ya simoi wach mamakere gisimo mawatingi chingwa me.
water,
Nwi kamuto sakipi mamakere gipi.
the railway,
Nwi kamute railway winge rwele mawani mochaki geto.
all those are part of the economic infrastructure.
Ngunu yote adongetanwe na kitona geuna pol. Meno jemio wa misingi machako neno ni wa ere gidongo.
The social infrastructure means schools,
Aha, nwi kamuto si someroi mama keregi somero.
and health centers.
Itongo nwi kamuto sa dekisa todoko mama keregi duali romo pokere.
For economic infrastructure, you people in Tororo here, you can see for yourselves what has been done.
Nwi kamuto sa polo kane iteto ni kilo peke nwe takanete nwe piete kamok. Waju Tororo waneno dongo mocho nyutere ka mo pokere.
The only remaining gap is the road from Tororo to Nagongera to Sorwe to Butareja, that side.
Nwide unaboni erotolo kolo alo marina gongera kisoko paka busolwe kake kamuna mutumba kaikar. Modongi nyo makere giro maome. Makado ka tundo kisoko na gongera busolwe. Gimo pokere kor.
But I have in my file here
Aja songo ko kitabangi kanega kitemete mosho. Antie giwachino ipapla paraka.
the plan for those roads.
Chani mama kere giro inino. Akeronu ikakitemesho nwi kamuto si irotini ngulu.
This will be funded by the Uganda government. Tororo, Nagongera, Busorwe, Busava.
Apuga naka Uganda lope losaki duke rotoloko Tororo na gongera paka Busao. Government mama Uganda won amakido geto ngudo mawo kikana gongera kiribu sawa de koro ibunyo le koro.
Then the other road from Busia up to here are being done already.
Rotolelo muniko Busia pakane adauna soma ringabone kaditi royo mabo Busia chani mero medere geti geto odong nyakamatin kende chow.
And on the side of the electricity, I can see in the file here a lot has been done.
Asomani kamuta kimi eshiera kinakime waikere elosasoma kingaren. Wach mama keregi machi nyoki do kakedere kiskamoro mati tichkado medere malo.
So many sub-counties have electricity up to the sub-county.
Igombola ilu ipuaka eja kimi pako gombola. Gombili ni maditi ntiegi machi otundo kiri gombili nkoro.
The majority of them have.
Lui puaka ko gombola adawa kimadolun. Gombili ni maditi ajuchonu wango machi.
The ones which don't have a few, they are Muelo does not have.
Lwe disaka lwe mama kimi ya mameko molo, ofodi ko tundo molo koro mwelo.
It is Mwelo.
Mwelo ofodi machi ko tundo, mwelo ngenari kimi kedolo.
Then Nabuyoga does not have.
Nabuyoga de mame, Nabuyoga korobe, chalpa fodongoye.
This is the headquarters of the district. It may be in the town, but not at the district, at the sub-county.
Nyalo bedonit otundi center Kenyo, to fodi ko tundi gombola. Adolo center, konyari ngage dolo gombola.
Only very few do not have.
Jasi lui puaka de, lue mame, kapaka kala iti de, mame. Winge ni kada yusenge pa ome, kala iti be, mame.
Yorwa, Magola, Mulanda, Nabuyoga.
Mararingul pupeto osiroria. Wiwinjo paki kwano Kenya.
Pajuenda, Iyorwa, Osia, Nyangole.
Ngupunguli Mario, wiwinjo, mena paki kwano jo.
Nabuyoga, Rubongi, Chisoko, there are so many of them which have.
Ngulu okwani jo, wiwinjo. Your Excellency, this side you have not counted, but I know you have them. This side of Tororo County, but I know you have. Pupeto asi, apachonga kero.
No, this time is wrong now.
Elo saki shara kiringi na ade. Kizo tundo, kumo kwani Kenyo jela tundo.
I know this area very well.
Jeni papa wailo, jeni tena, jaduongo wacho ni ngeyo kama ben.
I was fighting there before you were born.
Ajo papa kader ngagado unong. President onge kome mafodi kwa nyuolani.
He's trying to say that
Etamita angura limuni, angura temo wacho.
that the Teso side do not have.
Bete so ne mame. Anyone you kome jute so wango gine, fodongo.
That's not true.
Kwenye mamge reski torone, elo zergesa kipete mpira Teso College. I oromo owachino, juluwoka kajugito gwe mpira Teso College.
This road all the way from Kabare to Soroti was already tarmac at that time.
Apa kingini, Paka Teso College, araya nondolo kela. Royo woki Kabale, to no Soroti for Teso College, oido boila.
And we have done it several times. We have reconstructed it several times since that time. But even today, you can find poor people near that tarmac road. So that's why we say, please, distinguish between development and wealth. Development is ours, wealth is mine as an individual, as a family, or a company. Some people have listened to our message. And they are creating wealth. I'll give you a man from Karamoja, you will see.
I'm Mr. Korea Dick Ogira. I am a model farmer in Abim district. My village here is called Arangetoy West. Arangetoy Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim district in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year, I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money...
Now, that is one of our people in Abim. Abim is like 200 miles from here. There is no tarmac road there. Electricity has just arrived there. But Lonyo Abar is there. So now I will give you one because of time I will give you one more example, my own example. My model.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchem. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract the cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings.
Now, that is my own testimony with my staff. The model farm in Lira has got 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of banana, 1 acre of pineapples, some dairy cows, some bananas, but also fish farming. The 1 fish pond in half an acre gives my people 100 million shillings. When they deduct costs, 30 million, they remain with 70. And you can put 2 of them in an acre. So that is why Ochen is saying that in an acre you can get 140 million shillings net from fish farming alone in a year. So that is our third contribution to Uganda. Number 1, peace. Number 2, development. Number 3, wealth creation. If we had time, we would have talked about jobs, service delivery, market, and political integration, but we don't have time to do that. But they are all in the manifesto. And I will talk about them when I'm in the press conference before I leave Bukedi. Let me end by talking about the school fees in government schools. As I had seen in 1996, these school fees are an obstacle to children's future.
ireberebe school fees apolo na kidwe paka kodeni goro ma wacho gicheni goro school fees me kemo gengo dongo mapa nyithindo.
Many children drop out of school because of these school fees. And I would like all of us NRM people to agree on this issue. We should discuss it more and more and agree. But in order to educate my people, I decided to start free education in some skilling hubs under the State House. Askari, wacha kuku. You are not wasting time. These soldiers are fighting with the cuckoo. That cuckoo. Now I want to know whether my graduates of my skilling hub are here. If they are, they can come and give two of them testimony. Just two of them, one boy, one girl. Move quickly. Say why you had left school, what did you train us, and what are you doing now? Quickly.
Onkoro yan senyate omnyin maiktone alom ko manakor village.
Your Excellency, this is Omunyin.
They will summarize later.
Alom tongo manakor village.
Let him speak, we shall
parish
summarize.
loko Kaspodo, etem loko Kayoro, Tororo district. Abonga sisiak paka esineloki areit kukaragino sikauria kange ponelo kakitache fizi so kaboyon kore ikariuni mamonka sisi ya mamborpe da soma kwenye ya lamtongo edeke president ayaune skilling hub abonka tu ohab ngina kadumnongo ashoma nakalongu mamborpe da touch song mamborpe da touch kauria kange so alom nong kangina abonka ika hoima asoma itonga ne kampun lokan nek araito e carpenter neni sadumno e kapto loke ngara kinonga adum agaune e workshop ane balong so salo ajaso de adni tunga train gayong abeno ngara kini kauria kangi abeno ngara kina tutu betangi yala manoi e muria kolia.
Your Excellency, this young man studied up to senior 2, dropped out of school, but with the skilling hubs that we introduced, he was able to go to the skilling hubs where he gained his skills and is now working in the Hoima. He has mobilized the resources. He has even opened his own workshop. He's now supporting his family and his parents all together.
Okay, the girl.
Ani ilwangani akelo Eunice awoki amagoro. Abina nwango information mama keregi presidential industrial hub giredio taka dokiri district munyatundi district shikandelo munyandelu tundo mushikani tuwaka do shibuku industrial hub munya watundo koro atero course tailoring tatimo tanwango certificate munya duoko akido tatiyo ridhano munyatiyo ridhano tamedere tanwango pesa mathini maidogo shulan takido tanyewo second hand machine amatabashako gikenyo tanwango soye wadani tabafuonjo jo makirisame aweyo jo fodi workshop parani jotiyo afoyo swatek program mapa president mokelo awana giki ikilasa billion afoyo swatek muzai kuwe wana meno to dhiro ri 1 million piera bis mago miyo wan afoyo swa longo live Mzee Museveni Weroteri.
His girl dropped out of P7, but when she heard of the presidential initiative of skilling and announcements were read, she went to the district. She was registered as one of the beneficiaries who ended up training in Kibuku. She did tailoring. She came back, worked for someone, but after some short time, she bought a second-hand machine. She started also training other fellow youth who are now working with her in our workshop. She has also benefited from the 25 million that was advanced, and she's really appreciative of the initiatives that the government has continued to give. The 50 million.
So these children, that's why I want the NRM members to discuss this issue of the school fees in government schools. But because the future of these children was bleak, was closed, their future. But when I train them for just 6 months, see what they are making now. Some of the products they are making, we have been importing them from outside. Therefore, for today, if somebody says, why are you supporting NRM? You should tell him the 7 points. Peace, development, wealth creation, how to create jobs, because the jobs of the beyond the jobs of the government, how to create jobs. And the other points which we shall add on during when I make the press briefing. NRM oye! Tororo oye! Uganda oye! East Africa oye! Now the issue of your districts. That issue was finished. And I will check with the Attorney General why they have not moved, because they should move according to the law and implement it. We finished our part. Let us have the flag bearers before time. NRM oye! I will have a picture with those children. Let them stay somewhere. I will have a picture with them.
Thank you. May I invite Dr. Tanga Odoe to present the flag bearers.
Thank you, Right Honorable Secretary General. Your Excellency, I present the following flag bearers. Tororo Municipality, Honorable Apollo Ofonoyeri, move forward. Apollo Yeri Ofono is receiving his flag. Next, Your Excellency, the District Woman Member of Parliament, flag bearer, Sarah Acheng. Open. Your Excellency, the next is Tororo North County. Tororo North County constituency is Mr. Simon Nicholas Owino. Next, Tororo South constituency is Honorable Frederick Angura. West Budama Northeast is Honorable Richard Owere Machika. Next, West Budama Central is Honorable Jacob Oboth, Minister. West Budama South is Honorable George Okecho.